Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you about how my friends and I celebrated our birthdays. But first, let me introduce you to them. This is Susanna. She's funny, she's the life of the party, and without her, I actually don't know who I'd make Vine and TikTok references to. This is Jen. She's the mom of the group, she's caring, kind, and keeps everyone in check. Without her, we literally wouldn't have survived this weekend. And this is Lauren. She's the chill, eco-loving gal. She gives off major main character vibes and is always ready for adventure. Last but not least though, this is Mel. Mel's my favorite because she's the only one that actually laughs at my jokes, but please don't tell anyone else that. She cooks up a mean breakfast sausage and don't forget the bacon, baby. And with a little peer pressure, you can make her go deeper into the freezing cold lake. Now that you know us a little bit, let's start from the beginning. A couple weeks ago on Friday evening, I started my adventure by taking the subway to Susanna's house.
Next station is stay there.
Let's do the math, everybody. It took about 30 minutes. Once I got there, we waited a little bit for Mel to get there, and we were on the road to drive to Jen's house. That was probably another hour, like about an hour drive to Jen's house. Once we got there, we loaded up the car, made a pit stop to McDonald's, of course, as you do on a road trip, and started our journey to Lawrence. That took probably 45 minutes to an hour. I really don't remember, but I hope you're all doing the math right now. Then we finally get to Lauren's house, and after that, we packed up Susanna and Lauren's cars because we took both, and before we knew it, aka 800,000 hours later, we were headed to the cottage. After about another hour of driving, we finally made it. Oh, also, failed to mention that the reason we did this cottage weekend was because 3 of the 5 of us were celebrating birthdays. So I did mention that we were celebrating birthdays, but just wanted to throw it out there. 3 of us have September birthdays. Anyways, we get there, unload the cars, we get inside, like literally close the door, just put our bags down, and we hear a knock at the door. Mel goes flying, like actually flying what feels like 6 feet away from the door to hide behind Jen, but it was just the cottage owner giving us a bottle of wine. Because we got there and we saw the bottle of wine like on the table, and then he came and knocked on the door and was like, "Oh, sorry, we actually left the open bottle, so here's the closed one. Have a good weekend, see you later." How cute. So after we get so scared we think we're gonna die, we settle in and we decide to open gifts. I don't want to get into it too much because it doesn't matter what everyone got. All that matters is that we were together with permanent smiles on our faces. I know it's cheesy, but I had so much fun. Low-key though, they did get me a ring light and I almost cried. Anyways, I also failed to mention that Jen got all of us matching white sweaters, so we all wore those. Then we spent the rest of the night drinking, playing games, dancing, laughing, singing, having fun, vibing.
I'm done. I got 99 for the bitch. I'm not under arrest and shit, I guess.
And then we went to bed because we got to the cottage at probably 10:30 at night. So by the time we did everything and wanted to go to bed, it was like 1 or 2. I really don't remember. Sorry, y'all. Anyway, the next day was Jen's actual birthday, so we made a big breakfast and had mimosas, baby. Once we finished eating and cleaning up, we got ready to go to the beach, and luckily the beach was basically empty, so we had it to ourselves. We got there and it was beautiful, like this big giant like bridge path thing that led us to the beach. And then we swam in the freezing cold water to the point where it's like you're so used to it, like you're literally numb, it feels warm, and took about 5,000 pictures. But we love the beach so much that we decided to go back at sunset to have a picnic and play Forbidden Words. Forbidden Words is just it's a fun card game that's kind of like Heads Up, except there's a list of words you're not allowed to use while giving clues. Anyways, now that nobody asked about that game, we did that until the sun went down, and then we got back to the cottage. We chilled for a little bit, probably like an hour, maybe, I don't know, and started a fire. Okay, it sounds like we committed arson, but there was a fire pit. Anyways, luckily, Susanna and Jen know how to do that, because if they didn't know, like, I guess we just weren't having a fire. But after a broken plate, some sparklers, and a couple s'mores, the vibes were absolutely killed by the bugs. So we went inside. Okay, I'm actually horrible at telling stories, so we gotta backtrack a tiny bit. But we did a literal photo shoot in our white sweaters earlier, so here are some of those photos. Okay, back on track now. We came in from the fire, got ready for bed, and slept like babies. Okay, I'm reading this. Okay, I wrote this down like a script. Babies don't sleep good, so we slept well. I'm assuming. I don't know. I slept well, I'll tell you that. Now, it's Sunday, and we have to check out at noon, unfortunately. We tried figuring out something to do, but when you're in the middle of nowhere, there isn't too many options. So we decided to go back to the beach one last time to, look at the water, the sand, the quietness, and then we drove home. Here's some clips of the drive back. The weekend honestly flew by, but it's definitely one to remember. Now, I'm going off script a little bit, but I just wanted to thank anyone that contributed to my birthday. I think my 21st was the best one I've ever had. I felt so special, and not even just my friends that I was at the cottage with. Like, I spent my birthday with my family, which I haven't done in a long time, and my roommates at school made me feel so special. They surprised me. We celebrated my birthday like multiple days, which is totally new for me. And then to top it all off, this cottage weekend, I just felt so special and loved, and I hate to get cheesy on y'all, but that's just how I felt. And yeah, so I love all of you. I love my friends. I love my family. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big fat juicy thumbs up. Comment the best birthday gift you've ever received, and subscribe and turn on the bell so you're notified every time that I post. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.